Marvin back to an infamous esports TikTok. Let's see his reaction.
Kind of.
All right, we're live now. We're up.
We are?
Yep, we're up.
All right, perfect. All right, guys, welcome to the second season, second episode of the Hardstuck Podcast. I'm Huntice, or Tyler, and I'm also joined by some of my fellow Q boys, such as...
I'm Rice, also known as Brent. Once again, it is not racist, so...
Christ, bro.
Okay. I'm Joki, also known as Johnny.
Nice.
Also, I would like to say
I'm Ale, also known as Ale.
I would like to say that the reason why Alejandro is not
Is he?
in with us right now is because he is kind of under the weather. He's been having he's been having fun at kickoff, but obviously that comes with the downside of sore throats and shit. Not to mention that it was raining the last time he went, so he did catch a cold. So for now, he'll just be this PNG of Messi wearing a crew jersey. So. All right.
No, speaking of losing the voice,
Messi.
my voice is slowly starting to come back.
That's good.
That's good, at least, yeah.
I will say, I thought my voice was absolutely fucking gone on Sunday.
Me too.
But then when I look back on the stream when we got interviewed, honestly, I sounded okay. I now understand why you guys were just like, you got to do it. I now understand.
Nah, my voice compared to yours was like,
Yeah, yours was gone,
Yeah.
bro. You were actually gone. I was bitching about nothing, bro.
Yeah, like I knew I couldn't check it all though. Honestly, it just I was completely out.
You
I was able to talk, but like only momentarily.
Yeah. Speaking
But-
of all that, I think we should all just kind of talk about our experience with America's Kickoff. Since we've been here for like the first 3 days. Some of us have been here for the first 4 days, but most of us have been here for the first 3 days.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
I'm very impressed by MIBR and 100 Thieves because they did far better than I ever anticipated them to do. Can't say much of other teams. They did better than I expected, or they did it exactly how I thought they would do. It's that QA after they did way worse than I thought they would do.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I
You know
agree.
something
Weird.
that I know something that I found out though.
Which is
I found out that Furia, their coaches, it wasn't with them.
What?
Yeah, I realized that.
They had some visa issues with. Yeah. They had some visa issues with his
yeah, their
with
head
him.
coach
So
was
he
not
wasn't there?
Yep, their head coach was not there.
Yeah,
so-
I noticed that. It was like
Yeah.
the assistant coach doing most of the things.
That was a little weird. But
I will say I am
Sucks for
very
them.
much
Jesus coach.
I
Yeah.
am very much happy that my boy Havoc redeemed himself after his first game against
oh
Energy.
god, bro.
Nah, looking at him on MIBR, that guy was cooking, bro. He was like top frag every single for both maps. Even though they did lose, he was putting up a crazy performance.
He top frag. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm very much excited to see how he goes.
I think I think Havoc's gonna improve over. Like I think he just had like first game jitters.
I agree. It's like I think anyone would have first game jitters when you're going up against a squad that stacked
Yeah.
this NRG. And also speaking of NRG,
Yeah. I was surprised by Giliasi though. He actually played very well.
he did. Yeah, he did. I honestly I see a lot of
Right.
potential in the Fury.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, me too. Also, I think oh shit, I lost my train of thought. I think they have a lot to improve on. I think if they had
Alright.
a coach, I think they could do way better than they did right now in kickoff.
mhm.
Because they did solid without him, but I definitely feel like they can improve a lot more, or be a lot better compared to how they did now once the visa issues are sorted out.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to me that like Furia bombed out, not winning a single map, and MIBR also took them down. Like what?
I mean, honestly, like I think that having originally you already had like a world-winning champ on, or champ coach on your team, right? You had Bazooka, right? But having Fraud now also on
You
your
have
coaching
both.
staff, yeah, having Fraud also on your coaching staff has just made your team just has made that team just look absolutely astounding. They have really exceeded a lot of people's expectations, I believe, and including ours, because I think we ranked them pretty low, if I remember. I think we ranked them like
Oh
I
yeah,
seventh.
mean,
we
we
ranked
ranked
them. Yeah, we ranked in last though. No.
Yeah, we ranked them pretty low. I mean, I don't think they were last. I think we ranked DFM last, but
Kind of like
DFM's
everyone
always
though. Kind of
last.
like everyone though.
yeah, I mean to be fair, DFM has just been doing absolutely terrible.
I mean, they
Since
also did just they do look better
Yeah.
than last year, but they still bombed out 0-4.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're just still DFM.
I don't. It's so weird because like on
it's
paper they
unfortunate.
have
DFM.
the crazy raccoon roster, so they should be like really strong, but
Well, the
or
Crazy
stronger
Raccoon
per se.
roster didn't even like make top 2, or I think they made maybe top 4 or like playoffs or something like that for Ascension for last year, but they weren't like a mad powerhouse as is.
Yeah.
Like Bleed's still better than them, obviously. They beat DFM, I think with Bleed beat DFM in the One Pro Invitational with the sub as well.
Well, that's
And
what I mean, right? Like
yeah,
you would
so
think that.
DFM
Well, considering
so
DFM's old roster and how wildly unsuccessful that roster was, you would think that they would actually improve like a substantial amount just by
I
getting any
mean, we
roster.
found out
But
Medusa was joined just a couple weeks ago. So really, how much time have they had from the One Pro Invitational till what 2 weeks ago? That's like maybe a month max of practicing together as a team. I mean, that is most teams, like even NRG, but still, NRG is consisted of Masters and Champions winners, both of which um, DFM are not. So it's a completely different ballpark.
I guess it's true, but I don't know. I thought that they were gonna get at least some kind of show, at least some kind of performance. And some of the maps they did look kind of good on. I think I've seen a couple. I saw a couple close maps, but otherwise, I don't think did they even take a single map. I don't think they did.
No, they did not.
Yeah, exactly. Like I thought they would at least take one, but no, they just haven't been able to. And then there's obviously we should probably talk about the Ascension teams that have gone up so far. G2 looking pretty good. Valen is cooking. Though with that being said, honestly,
And
Melson
Jonah
should have-
P.
yeah,
Valen is
Jonah P
cooking,
is
though.
doing really good, and Trent on Vipers was initially seeing Jonah P on
Weird.
Sova was kind of shocking, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it does seem like he does look pretty strong on that role. I won't lie. I like
Yeah,
it.
definitely. I think definitely think he can improve a lot more on the Sova. I remember talking to Ollie and
Oh
Brent,
yeah.
about it. I was like, bro, you kind of throwing not having like Trent on Sova and Valor Viper, but I can't see the visual right now because they did have Trent on like Viper and Sova for like during last year's game. So
Do you think
definitely,
they swapped it because it's too predictable? But I mean, trying on Sova is just like kind of iconic, you know?
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
he was like
Really?
known as the lineup guy for a bit.
So it just seems a little weird. While maybe yeah, it's working. It just gonna get some time. It's gonna take some time getting used to. So
For sure. Yeah, 100%. But
Mhm.
it does seem like both of them are really acclimating to their roles. I still
Yeah.
stand by this when I said it on stream. Crew are gonna make it to Madrid. Fuck anyone who thinks otherwise.
Yeah. So who do you think that they're gonna play? EG or Crew?
I think they're gonna play EG honestly.
EG.
EG.
Because like, well, actually,
EG
I don't
is
know. It's a bit.
more than obvious though.
It's a bit of a toss up because honestly, I feel like if Potter is as good as a coach as she can prove herself to be, then
Mhm.
I think then actually EG completely one sided beats G2 honestly. But
I think G2 will win only because same thing like last year. It took a while for EG to warm up with this new roster, and while Potter is a really good coach, I think like you can't do that in like a couple weeks time. Meanwhile, G2 especially has already they've
they've been
been
playing.
together for
They've
so
been
long.
they've been screaming for a while.
The core.
I think they're current roster actually got announced in like October or something, and they've
Yeah.
been doing not only scrimming but off-season events too. So they've had time to refine their strats and whatnot and their chemistry.
The only thing that EG has up their sleeve, I would say, is having that week to prepare. Like they could just VOD review the G2 versus Crew game for like a week.
I'm curious to
And
see how that
yeah,
matchup
that's about it
goes.
though.
I'm glad to see that that Derek is also in tier 1.
Nice.
Because like I know people were hating on Derek like last year, but in my opinion, he just had a bad year and he was in a bad system. So I think actually most of the 100 Thieves players were in a bad system.
Yeah, I think also because he got put on like the flex role. Because
Yeah.
wasn't he like playing like Harbor and then like Killjoy for a bit and then Sky?
He
and he's
played.
mostly
He
known
bounced.
for
He
Sova.
bounced around a bunch of different roles. I know that when he initially joined 100 Thieves, he was perma initiator, and that worked flawlessly for him. But
Yeah, he
things
was-
have
he was
changed.
just-
So
yeah.
But yeah, G2 looks really strong. Honestly, I'm really excited to see how they go. I still think that Crew's making the Madrid, so whatever. Leviathan honestly didn't
Let's
look.
go.
Leviathan
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
look
that's-
as good as I initially
didn't look-
thought they were gonna be. They
No.
struggled against 100 Thieves a lot more than I thought it
Neither.
was gonna be. Honestly,
And the Hunties looked a lot better. It truly,
did.
this was
They did.
truly the group of death.
yeah, it really
Yeah,
was.
definitely.
Truly the
Especially
group
like
of death.
Yeah,
honestly-
I think also
Go
I
ahead,
think
go ahead.
people. Sorry,
Really-
also I think the Loud versus Sen game, a lot of people underestimated Loud, thinking it was gonna be like a landslide. For,
I
like,
thought it was gonna be a landslide, but I mean, just
Well, the-
Sentinels looks so promising, and I do know how good Sonic is as an IGL, but it's just like, even if Paper X are trolling in the AVL tournament, you really can't look past the results that they've been having the entire offseason. And while it really matters, it only matters when you are actually playing the actual games, like the kickoff games and not off season. Bro, they up until the Loud game a couple days ago with Zeltis, they never lost a game against some pretty notable teams at that. So I mean, like, I was pretty high going into the Sentinels game that they would probably make it out, and maybe if they won split, which is really close, they probably just threw a couple things and nerves got to them. But overall, I think Sentinels still look pretty good. Loud looked pretty good, especially cooking up those really unique comps, like especially on Ascent with the
yeah,
Phoenix. But
I was not
Yeah.
expecting a Phoenix, but it was
Oof.
honestly really
Yeah.
cool, and it
Yeah.
actually they did a lot of innovative shit with it. I like stuff that I never thought about. It was really
yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
it was,
no,
it was
I-
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm like going into it. I think the one thing Loud had over Sentinels was the surprise factor, because
Mhm.
nobody had any info on Loud. Nobody really know who was playing who, because it was for testing out a lot of things, and especially because like I remember talking to Dane about this after the game, that the comp Loud picked hard counters standard like Ascent picks, like just a bunch of flashes. This comp
Yeah.
is made to be
Yeah,
like
just a bunch of flashes, a bunch of walls, a bunch of smokes. Basically, just denies the jet and the ability to op properly. It's
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
base. It's like the best information
You
denial,
know, you know,
in my opinion. Like honestly,
Yeah. You know
it's
something-
installed
something
and
that-
denied,
something that I
like,
heard?
oh,
go ahead.
No, I was like, it just denies and like, it just denies info, denies like entries so well, because you saw how hard Sentinels struggle to get on site or push because of how much stall like Util Lados is putting into like the site, or like by the time Sentinels got into site, they burned so much Util.
yeah. And so, honestly,
Yeah.
I knew that Loud was going to be a lot better than people were giving him credit for, but I also knew that Sentinels were going to be a lot better than people were giving them credit for. So I told this to like some of the other guys.
Bro, I
on the
heard
day of.
people saying that they were gonna go winless.
Who
I
Loud?
was like,
Sentinels?
that's
Nah, that's
crazy.
straight up just not
Wow.
true.
No, Sentinels.
Oh, Sentinels? No,
Sentinels.
they were not going to. I feel like people were downplaying both teams on both sides, because you had like a lot of Sentinels fans who were like really hyped up by the new roster, and they were really
Yeah.
just looking down on Loud just because they lost Aspas, which I completely disagree with, because I thought that,
Yeah.
in my opinion, you have the still main fundamental like brains of the operation there, who has been known to like work with rosters and just create
And
magic out of
QCK did great though, honestly.
yeah, and
Like
that's
he
what I was
won
saying.
the
like-
MVP for
like-
for the game.
Yeah, like QCK, honestly, if we're gonna be real, QCK is no Aspas, but to say that he's not a good duelist is honestly just complete disrespect to him. So
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
it was.
But
Gonna...
I feel it also gives you more flexibility though at the moment of what you want to play.
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
for
like,
sure,
we
100%. Yeah.
like Aspas will never play at Phoenix though if you think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
He's never gonna play
Oh.
Yoru. I've learned that for sure.
Yeah. I was about to say that because when we were
Yeah.
talking to him after the game, I don't know if we could pull up the clip, but he was like, I don't know, I don't remember who asked him, but like, are we ever gonna see Yoru Aspas?
That was me. That
It's
was
like,
me, bro. I ask him every
yeah,
time I
you?
see him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
that
no,
was-
bro,
yeah.
I hate that agent. I don't like that. No, I'm not gonna play Yoru. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Aspas is a very like explosive player.
Yep.
Like he doesn't like playing like.
Yeah, he's not a very he's not very
That's-
he's
yeah.
not a very lurky kind of player, which you need to be. You need to be somewhat lurky when you're playing as Yoru.
Yeah, exactly.
And then-
So,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
but
not the
Asp-
same for Reina. Reina's
I feel
kind of inherently.
I feel like
Lurky.
yeah.
Well, Reina is a bit more of a snowball agent, while
And
Yoru is
Reina-
because like I feel like
Yeah.
with Reina you do have to lurk a lot. Don't get me wrong, but with Reina it's more of your lurking is more of like
You
you
can
get
be
a pick,
explosive,
then
though.
you get a pick, and then you just keep snowballing it through, right? Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Yoru is more like you get a pick and then you
Yeah.
TP to regroup with your team and you help them initiate their entry onto the side, right? So
It's more like an info. It's more like an agent for info.
he's kind of like if you mix
Proceeding.
it's like if you mix Chamber and KO at the same time, in my opinion. I think that's like the perfect description of
Yeah.
Yoru. But
Yeah.
for that reason, obviously, like Aspas is not going to play Yoru because he's really big on entering and making space for his team that way and kind of like snowballing momentum.
I feel like
Meanwhile-
if someone would have played it though, it would be who like I feel King. King will play at Joro though.
King will do whatever he wants, bro. That guy's a genius.
Yeah, that's true too. Though that's true too. Like I don't see Tex playing at Joro though. That's the thing. I'll see more like King. Like King will use it pretty well.
Yeah. So, yeah, honestly, I knew that people were sleeping on Loud, and it turns out I was right. I knew people were also sleeping on Sentinels though, because we had like a lot of people were just like, oh, off-season events like don't mean shit, you know, like all this shit is like just fucking pointless. Like this roster just
but
gonna
they
fail.
really do though. Yeah.
But like Sentinels, in my opinion, did they meet expectations that everyone had? No, because people's expectations were way too high for them to begin with.
No.
But in my opinion, they did not do bad.
They really
In
thought
fact,
they were gonna win like 2-0, 2-0.
yeah, but in
I
my
think
opinion,
it's gonna be 2-0, 2-0. No, not at the very.
in my opinion, though, I
I'm
would
not
say
saying
that
everybody thought that, but a lot of like the big Sentinel fans thought it was gonna be like 2-0, 2-0.
yeah,
or,
there
like,
was a substantial amount of people. Who
Yeah,
thought it
that's
was
the
gonna be
big.
2-0,
That's what I'm
2-0.
talking about. The big Sentinels fans.
Yeah, there was a substantial amount of people who.
I mean, I was
I
kind of a
appreciate it
pretty
that way.
big Sentinels fan, but I'm not like in that headspace where I'm thinking
Oh, we're not saying
2-0,
you.
2-0, 2-0. I know. I'm saying in general. That like I don't know how people could think like 2-0, 2-0, make it out of groups, and then 2-0, 2-0, and it's like make it in Madrid. And it's just like it's a perfect storyline. Like we're seeing all again that fairy tale with back at their first Masters win. Something like that's probably never gonna happen again ever. I mean, that's just a reality of it.
I don't think that will ever happen again. Me neither. Yeah.
I mean,
No,
like
think-
it just
I
kind of
think-
buys into like the thing of like how like a lot of people online are just like they see things in extremes, you know. Like it's either like oh a team's completely dog shit or like a team is like really
That's
stacked
true.
and gonna be a world.
Yeah,
beater,
I mean, I
right?
think the only team that
There's that
ever got
middle.
close to matching what Sentinels did, like Vic was Fnatic at Lock-In.
I would
was the
say
closest.
actually the team who got closest was well it's same team right, but
Oh
I'd say the
yeah.
I would
No,
say
it
the
was
closest.
Fnatic. No, it was Fnatic. That's true.
I would say closest though was probably Fnatic at or Tokyo. I think Fnatic Tokyo looked way stronger.
No, it
than
was
them.
Fnatic. No, it was Fnatic locking. They only lost 2 maps. As a whole, the tournament, they only lost 2 maps.
Yeah,
That
but
was
they
the
also
grand finals against Loud.
but they didn't go through double elim and a lot, and like they didn't go through like proper seeding and whatnot. So,
Okay,
like,
yeah, that's true.
And also a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
rosters
yeah.
I
were
mean,
still.
also same thing with Vic too. Like literally, it was like
Yeah, wait,
I
Reiki,
mean,
yeah,
it's up.
Reiki was. Yeah,
I guess, but yeah, I
Reiki
don't
is.
know. In my opinion,
also-
well, I guess
also-
I guess the point
also
I was
'cause,
trying to
like-
make was that just Fnatic Tokyo was just objectively better than Fnatic Lock-In, not in terms of performance, but just in terms of skill.
Fnatic, yeah, Fnatic at Tokyo was like. Fnatic at Tokyo was like the best thing we will ever see. I think though.
Yeah.
So
They only
far.
lost one map.
we
That
have
was
seen.
the EG in the upper finals. I'm
Yup.
pretty sure.
Yep. They
Yeah.
went 2-0 against literally every other team until EG came in and they played Fracture
Yep.
against them. So.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they only played like
Yeah.
3 matches because they made it like
3 or 4.
That is true. Yeah, they didn't have to go
No.
through. They didn't have
Oh,
to go
they
through.
made
Groups.
it. Oh yeah, because they made it. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have to go through group stage, so that is true.
But still, that doesn't. That's still an advantage you get though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also get like way more time to VOD review and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but
Yeah.
just
Which
to like kind of
imagine. Just imagine like you would, because like I think they went without losing a map on a regular season either until they lost against Liquid.
Yeah, they only played 4 matches.
that shit was a scam win, bro. Liquid should not have won.
Yeah, they just
Yeah, they just threw though.
They were tired as fuck. They wanted to go home. I don't blame them.
yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah, I knew people were sleeping on. I knew people from both sides were sleeping on both Sentinels and Loud. And in my opinion, both teams have really just kind of stepped up to what they probably were thinking their expectations were. So honestly,
Yeah.
that group was really strong. I personally was really surprised by 100 Thieves. I knew Busio and Zix were gonna have like good chemistry in terms of like strats, planning and whatnot. But I wasn't really confident about like the rest of the roster. Which
They look really good though. I mean, if they were in
They
like Group
did.
C, they probably could have won the Group C.
yeah, and I think
honestly.
if they're in Group A, I honestly could have
Yeah.
seen them qualifying for play-ins.
There's a good chance they could have
Yeah.
even beat C9. We're
Yeah,
not there yet, but we'll see.
because they put up a hell of a fight against Leviathan, and like that first map was mostly Busio, but all the other like maps after that, including
Oh, the
Sentinels versus
other
100
players.
Thieves,
Yeah.
like it was like the players were stepping up. Honestly, I was really I honestly knew EU was gonna be doing
You know,
good.
something. Yeah. Something I heard though saying it. That the things that are innovating the meta, that are the things that are actually succeeding.
Yeah.
Like getting better results, which is true.
Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, so honestly, 100 Thieves really shocked me, which is great. I think they have quite a promising year ahead of them. What else
Yeah.
is gonna say about them?
You know
was
something
gonna-
that I don't
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Something that I don't like though
Oh, what's up?
Mm.
from the 100 teams is that when they played, it was the Icebox at the decider, no?
Yeah.
For which map?
Mm.
Sentinels?
For setup
What did you-
or lab?
For
Lev.
Yeah,
Lev.
Icebox. It was
Yeah,
Icebox.
Lev. It was Icebox.
Okay, you know something I wouldn't change a booster from a Gecko.
Busio off Gecko, you
I
said?
literally would just leave. No, because like he was playing Killjoy on Icebox. I was like,
Oh,
just
yeah,
leaving
that's right.
just leaving on
Gecko.
the
Often
Gecko. I
was
mean,
playing.
he wasn't having
I don't
But
know.
like the thing is, like Booster was having so much of an impact though on that Gecko during the whole 2 maps.
2 other maps, yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just a role issue.
Yeah, and then
But
I-
like Asuna was what?
yeah, but it's a Sentinel though. It's a Sentinel. I don't see why Asuna cannot play that. You know.
It just doesn't
Yeah.
fit. It doesn't really fit Asuna's playstyle. Asuna has either been like raised or initiator of some kind.
Or Sage.
Historically speaking, yeah, or Sage. And
Yeah.
Busio
Well, you need a Sage though.
and,
So
and like as much as like
You need a
Busio's
hard anchor,
Gecko
though, I would
Gecko
say.
like honestly like yeah, Busio's Gecko looked really good, right? But we also know historically speaking that Busio has always been a Sentinels main, and so like I could see where
course.
they were going with that, which is like Asuna has traditionally played Flex Initiator, so it doesn't really seem like there's much harm to put him on that. Meanwhile, Busio has played a lot of Sentinel and has put up crazy numbers both on regular season and in international events with Sentinels, with playing as a Sentinel. So it's kind of like just like
yeah.
why don't we just put him on his best role, you know? But I do understand where you're coming with that though, because like Busio, I do agree that Busio's Gecko was a lot stronger than Asuna's, but I can also see why they came to that conclusion to choose those roles.
Also, yeah. I mean, but also like terms of like lineups, like Asuna only knew one lineup. Like Bustio, like you see during the whole 2 maps, like he was like throwing so many lineups to different positions.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
even in the Sentinels game though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I can understand both sides as to why you would want Busio on Gecko, but also I understand why the coaching staff decided to put Busio on KJ for that.
Like
map.
Killjoy, yeah, but
It makes sense in my opinion for both people.
I
but
feel they would have won there. I feel they would have won though. I feel if Bustio was on Gecko, I feel they would have won that game.
I personally disagree. Calm and Ospas were just having way too good of a game.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but like the thing is like Asuna wasn't having any impact.
Yeah,
That was true.
but I
Like,
feel like
his
he would
impact
have
was minimal.
I feel like
That's-
he would. I feel like he would have
See.
even less impact if he played Killjoy. Honestly. So
You just look, pretty much you have to worry is like putting a torrent and your alarm button in the right place, and that's it.
nah, I don't because like
And then you can watch another angle.
I feel like you're really devaluing or you're really minimizing how hard the anchor role is because a big part of anchoring is learning lurking timings
I
and having
play
really good.
anchor. Yeah,
Yeah, but like on pro, but on pro,
pro.
okay, no, but like on pro play, especially tier 1 play, anchoring is one of the most important roles because you have to learn lurking timings.
Of course,
You have
I
to
get
like
that.
you have to really coordinate with your team a lot more than people give credit to on like calling rotates and calling when to like and baiting for noise so that your teammate can peek and like draw out rotates and so that your teammate can maybe like get a frag while they're like mid rotating and don't expect them, right? There's like a lot of game sense and like a lot of technicality that has to go into it that like a lot of people don't give credit for. So
I get that, but I don't know. It gives me the idea though.
because like I think a great example of like how technical lurking can be is like during crew versus G2 when Kesnit was lurking B, not when he killed Killjoy, but when he was lurking B and he
I get what you're talking about.
he
Yeah.
spotted net and he had like a little duel with it, and a lot of people didn't notice this, but because Net got into like a little fight with Kesnit at that moment, that called to rotate from Trent to go into kitchen where Meltzer was waiting for him. And because of that, Meltzer gets the free pick on Trent, and then like the whole team's allowed to just rotate, and then they're able to set up post plant positions. So I think that's like just a great example of how playing the Sentinel and the lurking role is a lot. There's a lot more thought process that goes into it that people give credit to.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good analysis, I would say. So what we did, like when we got there, who we saw, who we met, what we did really. I mean, so the first game was Energy versus Furia. Went in, we all got there. All of us were in a big group. We got in, took photos, went to Energy booth. That's what I did at least first. Signed my little at on Demon one's his like neck right here. If you guys saw that on the a little cutout. Got some stickers. Do I have the stickers? I think I do.
I
don't know if I have them,
personally,
though.
when I saw that Demo One poster, I personally wrote, I think near the like near more his chest, I wrote, "There's a new King of Hell." That's what I wrote.
Jeez.
What? It's a killer line. Pansy is a great.
Well, you
player.
really did that?
Yeah, I wrote that. Of course.
I know.
It pays homage to Pansy. Okay. Shut
That's
up. Why are you guys
crazy.
acting like it's such a controversial thing to say?
Yeah.
And then what was it since I got
It's
the
not.
since
It's not
I
funny.
got the overpriced since I got the overpriced jersey NRG jersey at Champs, I actually managed to. I was talking to the one of the employees there. I was like, "Yeah, I
The
bought
scam
this.
one.
I the scam one." I was like, "Yeah," because there's a thing going on where if you buy an NRG jersey at the time of the booth when we were there for kickoff, you would get the hoodie. But I'm like, bro, I spent like $100 on this jersey that doesn't have anything on it. Might as well give me like one of the free like energy like hoodies. And he was like, yeah, I guess. So I got the free energy hoodie. And
so he gave you one?
Really
Yeah.
was scamming them.
Yeah. So I got the free hoodie.
Bro really scammed them, bro. Like for real.
So I got one of them.
constantly.
Let's see.
Bro,
But
he's gonna show it, bro. He's fucking proud of that shit. You can tell. He's so proud.
Yeah, you can tell he's proud of it.
This
though.
guy is so proud
Wait,
of this, bro.
No, wait.
energy.
You really
He
just
gets scammed and think he scammed them though. That's crazy.
Yeah, we scammed each other basically. TLDR.
bro.
More like they
But you
scammed
scammed
them,
Hunter.
basically, 'cause,
But
like,
I mean,
Tyler
I
is
got
a
free sweater out
hustler,
of it.
bro. This guy's a hustler.
Dude, look at this. Look how expensive this thing is, though.
No way you're spilling my boss's beans. He's not even your boss right now. What? You haven't been hired. You haven't even.
Look at how much this sweater is, bro.
Wait, hold on.
I like how there's like my
Look
boss.
at how
like,
much this
bro,
thing
Okay,
is.
hold on, guys.
I feel
Hold on,
like
guys.
Bro wasn't going against them like the day of like the game.
Yeah, I was gonna. Okay, I want to talk about. Wait, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this real quick. Okay. But Kevin, you have no right to say that Fernandez is your boss. You haven't even gotten a fucking interview. You were constantly switching jerseys every single fucking day we were there. I think you had like 2 different jerseys when we were playing G2
That's
versus
true.
G2 versus Crew, and you were like swapping them between them. You little fucking cucaracha, bro. Chinga tu madre.
Oh, shit.
No, it's not
Bro,
good,
he okay. He had the 100 Thieves jersey under his.
He had a
under
100
the
Thieves
left one.
jersey under
when
his
he-
Leviathan one, under
Yeah,
his
when
I think
he's-
his Sentinels
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And then he had the 100 Thieves hoodie as well.
And when he's
Okay.
a Mama Bustio or so, when he's a Mama Bustio or someone, like he literally had the 100 Thieves jersey underneath. I was like,
And
bro,
then later when he left them, he
I was like,
swapped
that-
jerseys to Leviathan. This guy's a fucking rat, bro.
Yeah.
Cucaracha,
That's
bro.
true, when-
Quality.
Free
dude,
keychain,
cucaracha, bro.
which is
No
nice.
fucking.
And some
well, fuck-
stickers from the.
Nah, I don't say it.
thing.
Good,
Pretty cool.
good stickers. Very good stickers.
And then
It's kind of hard.
yeah, for sure.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a single word about any form of allegiance with you, Kevin. We had a conversation about this earlier too, bro. You said some fucking out
That's
of pocket
true.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
mad
say
at
what it was because I'm not gonna fucking. Because I'm actually a loyal friend and I'm not gonna fucking leak shit about you, okay? But you said some fucking out of
Ooh.
pocket shit, bro.
Damn.
Real.
Anyways,
Yeah.
now that
Anyways,
we've
I'm
taken,
happy Huntice lost, by the way.
yeah, now that we've talked about the fucking cucaracha, so
Fucking roach for us, sir.
that's what I'm saying, right? All right, so I guess now that Tyler's kind of like talked about his initial experience with kickoff, I guess we can kind of just go one by one. I think if you want, Ale, we can save you for last because I know your throat's kind of like recovering right now. So
I just gonna say I'm gonna be quick. I just gonna say I enjoyed it. I wasn't gonna support Brazil, but I ended up supporting them because of Khalil and because of Johnny. Like literally, I just joined him and I lost my boy. So yeah,
Hey, we gotta support the Latin American veteran, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Fucking
true.
A.
fuck. We threw against Cloud9, bro.
We
We
really
should have won
did.
that.
you guys are
Really did.
you guys
We
are
should've won
way
that.
you guys are
I don't know
way
about
nicer to your
that.
brothers than I am, bro. Like I fucking hate Chinese teams. I hate Japanese teams, bro. I only like Korea.
No,
You're
look,
way
I
nicer
look,
than that.
I really don't. But it's just like who I like. Like it's more like who I like the least, you know. And like Cloud9, just Cloud9. I'm with Johnny. So you know,
Yeah, I
and I'm
want,
free. I have Khalil.
Fair.
yeah. Like I like the MIBR. Like I think I wanted to get the win. I'm glad they got the win. I was just like hoping it wasn't Furia.
I think
I
there's
wanted,
only
like,
I think there's only
Yeah.
there's only 2 regions in Pacific that I would root for alongside with Korea. One, Philippines. I fucking
Correct.
love I love Filipinos, bro. Those guys are my
Whoa,
fucking
wait.
brothers. 2, this is gonna kind of come out as a shocker to some, maybe not a shocker to others, but Indonesia.
Yeah.
Or I guess kind of like Indonesia, Singapore, they kind of go hand in hand, but
True.
those
So,
2.
like, yeah, no, I think yeah, I'm very hyped for like Furia. I don't know. I want to support like Santa America because I feel like here in NA it's mostly just like NRG, 100 Thieves, Sentinel,
Yeah.
same thing. But like, what about the other teams? They're good too. Like
Yeah,
fucking-
that was like
I wanted to join the loud people because there's like 5 of them in the back just to go in against everybody's Sentinel fans. And I'm not gonna lie.
I will look.
They were
Something I will
routed
never
compared
support
to the
loud.
Sentinel
I will never support loud.
Listen, I have my own controversial
yeah.
opinions about Brazilian fans in general. But with that being said, I do like the energy they bring. They are cool people. They're great to banter with and
The
have
only
like little
thing
rivalries on like
What's good
live
about them
with.
is the energy that they bring.
No, they're like some of the most like vocal people like within the crowds, and I fucking love
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
because like we're like also
like
one of the
us.
few most
It's kinda
vocal
like us,
people.
though.
Exactly, we're one of the few most vocal people as well, and we'll chant against them, and like it'll be like them going like they'll be chanting for loud, and we'll be chanting for NA, and like we'll just kind of take turns going back and forth. It's so fun. I love those guys. But
Yeah.
I remember I want to get the loud jersey just to like join them. I want to go get
That's
Sentinel.
crazy, bro.
I would have been in a winning crew.
Bro,
I
I'm
would've been in a
lucky.
winning
I'm
crew.
lucky looking for a Furia one.
Wait, I'll
I'm lucky looking for a Furia
It'd
one.
be funny if like what if we just pull up in like Furia and freaking loud and just like go against fucking that.
I might, bro. Look, Loki. I want to buy a Furia one. Not gonna lie.
I won't lie.
Jerseys actually look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Can't
won't
really lie.
lie. The only way in which I
Yeah,
will
they
buy
really are Loki fire.
the
They're pretty
only
nice
way
looking.
in which you'll find me buying a Furia jersey is specifically for the Counter-Strike team because Fallen's my goat. even though he broke my heart in 2016, he's still my goat. And Kisherto is a fucking insane Brazilian player, but that guy's the new Brazilian talent, bro. Fuck Cold Zero.
Yeah.
He's old news. But
All right.
yeah.
Anything else like with your guys' experiences for the first couple of days? Like
Yeah.
anybody that you met?
Actually,
While there?
Johnny and I guess Ale too, us three got interviewed live during the crew
Oh yeah,
match,
that's right.
which
During the
it's
match,
kind of
yeah.
a funny story because
Yeah, they got the gimme moment though.
yeah, because I think like you two as well, but I think like 2 rounds before Golden Boy was gonna interview us, Golden Boy kind of walks past the front row, and then he kind of offhand tells
And
Ale,
they say
hey,
hi to him.
yeah, he kind of offhand goes
I was
like,
hi,
hey,
Golden Boy.
yeah, and he kind of
Yeah.
They're like,
offhand,
hey, Golden Boy, and
Yeah,
they were like, you three, we coming to talk. We gotta take a photo with you guys. I'm like, huh?
yeah, he said something
it-
along
Yeah, I said
along the
I take
lines
a
of.
photo with you guys.
He said something along the lines of, I'll talk to you guys later. And so I was like, okay, we're probably just gonna talk to him like after the match, like we always do, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like the next that round ends, and then it's the beginning. It's like beginning
think
phase of
round,
the
like-
next round, and he just comes up
Yeah.
to us and he goes like, all right, you guys are gonna get interviewed, Joki. I'm also
Yeah, I
trying to
think
find a
it was,
G2
like-
fan interview. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think
We
it
have,
was
like, one round.
8. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was-
It was around 8, round 9. Like literally, like three.
It was
2 to 3 rounds
it was
before the
very
end.
close to halftime. I started fucking panicking because I'm like, bro, we did not give us prep time at all, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He kind of just shafted this onto us like last minute, but it was
That's
cool.
funny.
It was really fun. I enjoyed
And
like even though crew
It was
lost,
pretty cool though.
yeah, even though crew
Yeah, it was
lost, I
cool.
still enjoyed the day a lot. I love those
Yeah,
G2
we'll be there
fans who
next
were
week.
yeah, I love those G2 fans who were sitting next to us, by the way, who were like heckling
Dude,
us.
us and them were the only ones giving energy. Actually,
Yeah, it was
Oh.
really sad because at the
For
beginning,
real,
no,
the rest of the rest of the
Yeah.
arena was dead though.
yeah, it was really sad
Mm.
because at the beginning, like no one was rooting for G2. Like it was like we were way the fuck louder than any of those fucking G2 fans, and there was majority a majority G2 fans.
I was like G2, and like when he went on, I was like, yeah, and
Yeah,
like,
they would
when
be
he was
like,
and
yeah,
then
or
those
like,
guys show up, and they were like,
they're like,
"Mama, G2,
"Woo!"
let's go G2.
Yeah, and they're just like, Valen, my goat, bro, and like Valen, no.
Down in my throat. What?
we don't talk about that.
Tyler,
but-
come on, man. We don't talk
Alright.
about it. What's
Hold
the
on.
Tyler, we
like-
don't
on.
talk about it. We
No.
don't talk about it.
Everything
No,
is
no,
shit.
no, let's talk about it. That's the
Wait,
juicy stuff.
This is
that
why we
they-
can't
I
have
missed
nice
out.
things, guys.
This is why we can't have nice things.
The
Yep.
one
Yeah.
day I wasn't there. The one day I wasn't there.
For a
I was
fucking
like,
crew
what-
game,
what's-
you little.
I
I'm
mean,
kidding. You had family
um,
obligations. I'm not gonna hold it against you. I'm like,
Okay,
fucking,
okay.
Yeah.
Tyler, we can't hold it against.
yeah.
Now,
He
Mr.
had-
Kevin, on the other hand.
Nah, this guy's a fucking rat, bro. Get him out of here, bro.
You stop talking in the video.
You get it out of here, yeah, for
I
real.
think the last thing he said was it the ramen? Which we're not gonna talk about. That was like, I'm still kind of pissed about that, bro.
I'm whatever. I was just tired. I wanted to go home.
Bro, I want
Yeah, I'll-
if I knew you guys were gonna get ramen, I would have came. But whatever,
We'll get Rob next time together as a group.
whatever, it's fine. But
Yeah.
You rats, you left us.
Yeah, yeah. You guys
Yeah.
left
Okay.
us at Jack in the Box.
But moving forward, yeah, no, it was a very good experience. I'm happy I got like my jersey signed by the whole Lev team, and that.
oh,
we
do
got
you want to
meet the
show that
whole
photo?
team.
Actually, I can pull it up on stream or you can like
Wait.
if you want to like grab it and like show the webcam, you absolutely can.
Oh yeah, sure. Give me a sec.
Yeah, let me just enlarge your. I'm just gonna enlarge your webcam so that everyone can see it properly.
My hat. My season 2.
All right, sorry, Tyler, you're gonna get covered up for a second.
Yeah, it's pretty
Mhm.
cool. Like, I'm not sure if I can really see my camera, but like, give me a sec. It's like, it's like
Yep, there it is. There it is.
you can't really see text, but text is like, right?
Yeah,
You
right
should've
there.
got
'Cause
that-
you-
you know
'cause
you
two-
should've got
yeah,
the
two
silver Sharpie,
people-
no?
Two people wrote in black. Yeah.
Yeah, that was on me. I couldn't find the silver Sharpie in time, so text is the only one like you can't really see. But I got calm. I got.
You
King,
should
I
get him
got-
to trace over his old one with the silver.
Yeah. I
Sharpie.
was thinking about doing that for the other Lev game, but I'm not sure. But I won't have the silver Sharpie. I need the bar one.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh my,
Cool.
he's making
Bye.
he's
Nope.
gonna be in a DRX jersey. But I'm happy I got the whole team to sign it though.
After waiting since
I thought he
Sen
wasn't gonna
versus
show it though.
after waiting since Sen versus MXS, in which I forgot my silver Sharpie and couldn't get Zelsa to sign my hat, we finally got him to sign it.
Congrats.
New hat, new team, new hat. You know. So
It's good. Yeah.
yeah.
You team, huh?
Yeah, I
and then,
just couldn't find the silver Sharpie at the time.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
should have
I-
let you know. That's my bad. I had one on me. But
Also, I was kind of in a moment, so we were kind of like,
we were kind of just like, oh fuck, we gotta get this shit signed right now, bro.
yeah.
That's
I'm
how it
happy-
usually is, but
No, like
yeah.
hell late though.
it's always hell late. So what was it? One cool thing about the Crew versus G2 game. I don't know if you guys have it. I'll probably go and see if I can find it.
Oh, I have it right here in my backpack. Give me a second.
Oh, you already know what I'm talking about.
I have two of those.
Was that G2 actually gave everybody a free mask. If I was there and I posted that, just like my send tweet about the free tote bags. Yeah, Johnny's got the tote bag right there too. Dude,
Yeah, I like how they give like
how much more Twitter
bags.
clout right there for me. Yeah, so that's a free tote bag that we all got.
Yeah, but then D2 will like we do something better and they gave like
Yeah.
mask.
Oh yeah, you got the but yeah, take it out. Let's see how it looks on you. Remember Lim posting it.
We have this. I don't know who the fuck made this, but someone.
Yeah, I know.
See the max win.
So yeah, G2
Bro,
actually
Lin
gave out
wanted
these.
that they said their mask and it was like all sweaty and stuff.
Ugh.
All right, next. All right, these.
I know.
We have the goated signs right here. APAC. Less than NA. Tech. Pause.
Yeah, like
Remember.
it's just like a mask and it's
Yeah.
pretty
Bro,
cool.
6 hours of tech pack was wild.
Yeah, it's
It was 4, but yeah, it's fucking wild.
Wait for
It was 6 though.
No,
No,
it was 4 because the
Look,
game
it was 4, and then no, look, it was 4 before the game started. The game started the first round. They had another take pass, and then they had another take pass. It was like an hour too.
Did they
It was
really?
like a 6 hour, yeah.
Did they really? I did not know about that.
yeah, so
I knew
that's
there was
like
a
mask.
4-hour
They
tech
were
pause
like
at the beginning. but-
There were like 4 take pass.
Funny.
No, yeah, I know. There were like 4 take pass in total. I was like almost like it was like 6 hours and something.
All right, but yeah, dude.
Wait,
Does
Johnny,
it fit good, Johnny?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's like
Johnny,
a
Johnny,
little uncomfortable because like
Johnny, you know what
It's like-
you kind of look
it's
like?
a little hard to be, but once you get used to it, it's pretty.
That's what the mask is.
You know what Johnny kind of looks like?
You do get kind of sweaty in it. It does kind of like
He
it kinda
looks
hot boxes
he
you,
looks
but it's
kinda
actually
like
pretty
the
cool.
Red
I like it.
Hood.
It's very hot though. Yeah, it's very hot.
he looks kind of like the Red Hood from the fucking Bat Family,
A
bro.
red hood.
Jason
that's
Todd.
pretty-
He looks like Jason Todd, bro, with that mask.
But you guys, I think it's a cool mask. Mind the little.
You know
scratchy-
something I would point out. Something that was a point that was funny though, is when everyone thought that we were coming out from the front door. It was that Johnny looked like Macido and I looked like somebody else
yeah.
for lip.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
the, I
no,
think the
you know what
problem
happened?
was
Funny.
like I didn't bring it out of the bag fast enough. So like if you look at it a little closely, you can see you kind of got like some of the white kind of came off.
Yeah, yeah.
And open the bag.
I think the funniest thing I've seen though was when Tony was outside. He just kind of like had his like he had his back facing, or he had his back facing some people,
Yeah.
right? And he had like his
Yeah.
Sen jersey on, and then someone goes, "Yo, is that tens?" And he just turns around and they go, "Oh, never mind."
Oh, that's crazy.
Is
Yeah,
that
12.
10s?
Yeah,
12s. Not 11s. Clearly.
There were a lot of funny moments though.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like I remember I just walked out and I just see like Kevin and Tony losing their fucking shit. I'm like, yo, what happened? He's like, bro, some fans just asked if I was 10. I'm like, holy fuck.
That's pretty
Hilarious.
funny.
That's funny though.
Yeah. But
But
yeah.
I love my video with the glass. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was funny.
Oh, I should have included that in the starting video. Fuck, whatever. But yeah,
No,
it was
dude, I need to use it. I have an idea how to use it.
okay. Go wild, bro. I think also Kevin wants to work on a video
Yeah.
for us about like our first 3 days at kickoff. So
Sounds cool. Sounds good. Was Kevin not there for yesterday's games?
I don't think he was. No,
No.
most of us weren't there actually. I think it was only
No.
Ale
It
and Tor.
Wasn't there.
was Ale,
Also-
Tony, and Soar,
Yeah,
right?
I
It
was
was
missing
you
Soar.
three, right? It was
Yeah,
you three?
yeah, it was.
Tony
just-
wasn't there. No, Tony wasn't there.
No, it was
Wait,
only Ale and
for-
Soracon.
Really? I thought there was another person.
Nope.
Yeah.
It was,
No, it's just
There was somebody else, but I don't remember who.
I thought it was Tony.
But it
'cause
wasn't
I thought
Tony.
I remember seeing
It
him on
wasn't Tony. It wasn't
stream.
Tony.
no, it was just
Whatever.
Soracon and Ale.
Whatever. So yeah, okay.
But
So
yeah,
it is.
it
It was
was
raining though.
yeah, it was a-
raining.
it was a really
Yeah.
fun 3 days. Some parts were broken, but honestly, at the end of the day, we're all there for fun, right? It was all fun and games.
yeah. No,
The only thing I will be begging my life for is for NA fans to wake the fuck up and start cheering for your fucking teams, bro. Please.
crazy,
You guys
yeah.
are so
You expect
quiet.
too much though.
You guys are so quiet, bro. Like,
That
please.
lame.
I want you guys, like, you guys have
All
to
they
go
do
crazy
is,
out there, bro. That's what I mean. They just go like,
They
Let's
just-
go
yeah.
Sentinels.
they just go like, let's go Sentinels, or like they
They
go
clap
like,
their hands, yeah.
yeah, or some shit like that. And then like we're like the only ones making noise. We're the only ones who are like, losing our fucking shit, bro. We're like starting chants. We're like saying like a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
unhinged shit for the stream
We
and
want
whatnot,
wing, man.
right?
We
And-
want wing.
And then
man.
we're like the ones going ballistic. Like most of the fans, even like NRG fans, are just like, yay. And then there's
Oh.
us going like, fuck yeah, bro.
Ale, hey, what about that one guy that was in front of you? Remember? What you're telling me?
Oh yeah.
He
You said-
Oh,
perfectly
that clown.
Let him say. Yeah, go Ale.
No, the clown. Oh, the clown.
Yeah.
So there was a guy in front of me
Yeah.
that he looked at me and he was like, "Be quiet."
like
So I just stopped laughing. I start laughing though, and when I start cheating more like in front of his face.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah. Bro, we're at like a
Yeah.
sporting event pretty much. Like, what? You're not going to be loud? Like, wait, you're not behind your desk at a computer just watching it.
that's what
A
I
lot
mean.
of people are still like really vocal when
Yeah.
they're behind their desk. Like, I always see videos of people like reacting to like a team winning. For example, like on the computer, like, yeah, like it doesn't matter if you're there or in person, you're giving the energy, and clearly this guy is just there. And
Yeah,
just
no, that
he
that
likes the
guy,
game, but he doesn't like it enough. I guess I don't know why he paid
that
tickets
guy
if he-
perfectly encapsulates the average NA fan, where they're there
Oh,
to
yeah,
watch the
for sure.
game, but like the minute they're like anyone starts cheering and shit, they're like, bro, I just want to fucking watch the stream, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like that's their
Yeah,
entire
just
mentality.
watch the stream.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
bro,
what I'm
like,
saying.
oh,
Like,
but
why are
just
you
think
at
about
the
yeah, I feel
like?
Just stay home.
Yeah, like why are you paying money to go at the venue if you're not going to be there to show your energy? You know, like I don't know.
mhm.
You know, the worst is one of those noisy fans though, like they're really toxic. Because like I remember he had like a sign, but like he was there one time I went to. I had like Tarek do something of show my face or like some stuff like that. I was
Oh
like,
wait,
bro, like just you know, it was like
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was there's a unfortunately, especially with big orgs like Sen, there's a lot of toxic fans that come along with it. As much as you do have like great fans who are like out there like really just putting their all their energy into supporting you, you do have the weird ones, and you also have a lot of haters who come along with it, right? And that's why I do feel bad for like a lot of orgs, especially like Sentinels and whatnot, which is kind of crazy because this is coming from the guy who was like fucking preying on Sen's downfall like last year, right? But
Yeah.
but I honestly like I do feel for these
That's
orgs. I
true.
do feel for these players because like you, as much as you have like a lot of fans who are really there to watch you succeed, you have a lot of people who are just preying on your downfall every time. And you also have just like a lot of weird people who are just there just simply just to like gain clout. And it's like it
That's
makes
so
for
weird.
like a really
that's true. There's a lot of people there just to gain clout.
yeah, it makes for like a really weird esports experience because like when you go to like other games like LCS or like or if you go to like Worlds or if you go to like or if you watch like CS like IEMs or like majors and whatnot, it's like a whole different feel. People are there. It's a lot more like a traditional sporting event where people are there for the sport. They're there to celebrate the sport and they're there to like have fun.
Mhm.
But for some reason, right now, I've noticed that this does differ from VCT Champs to VCT Americas. I've noticed that VCT Champs is a lot more about like the events. They're a lot more about the game, the sport, and just having fun. But for some reason, VCT Americas specifically has like a really weird and honestly, I don't really like the culture.
It's a little weird.
Feel you.
Yeah.
I really don't either.
Yeah, but
It is.
yeah, that was our experiences at Champ or Kickoff. My bad.
Well, we can't forget about the fact that after the Huntice and NRG game, we waited outside for like an hour or two, trying to meet up with them.
We wait more than
That's
that
good.
one too.
We waited like 2 hours and a half, bro.
It was crazy how
Like,
long we were
what-
outside.
Yeah.
I
Here,
was promised. I
it
was
was raining.
promised. I was
Mhm.
promised Japanese food. I was never given it. Then I found out
I
later that half
tried.
of our group dipped to go get ramen. I'm just like,
Here, let me see. I can
That's
find
true.
some
That's
of the
kind of sad
videos.
though.
Here,
Was it worth it? Kind of. Not really. It depends on how you see it.
yeah. All right, here, I'll show some of the videos of us, like, right when they all came out. Let me know when you're streaming it. Brent.
yeah, I got it. Just a second.
And then gotta configure the stream.
All right, I have it pulled up. Ale's PNG is gonna be gone for a little bit, but that's fine.
Bye, Ale.
No, he'll still be
Cool.
he'll still be here.
Bye.
I think
I
he's
know, I
at
know.
at the bottom of the Discord screen too, so he's here in person. You know?
Oh,
But anyways, you can start now. I hope we have it. Done.
But yeah, so it was pretty cool. Like, what they were coming out of the arena, even though they lost, and they were blasting music. Boostio with a speaker, like a boombox on his shoulder.
Oh, good vibes all the time.
You can tell that your voice is just dead.
Oh, fuck yeah. Damn, that thing's huge.
Right there. And I think the assistant coach. Yeah, DPK. This was like 2 or 3 hours after the match, by the way. So it's like pitch dark. And yeah, I was showing this one up.
Oh, and it was significantly louder.
Yeah, and then how long afterwards until Leviathan came out? What'd you guys say?
I think they came out.
20 minutes after.
I'm pretty sure they came out around like 9-10ish.
yeah.
Because we didn't leave the venue until 9:40.
Was
Yeah.
10-ish. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
Wait, hide it. No, he's a Latam fan. He's a Latam fan in general, okay?
he's making fun of your crew banner. He's like, "What's that?" Text.
That takes that in. Another one? Yeah, not half of it, all of it. Yeah.
Was nice. It's really nice to meet them.
It was.
It was a really good guy.
Yes.
I still remember how Boosty was like,
Dude,
I was like, oh, dude, you guys did amazing. He's like, oh, thanks, but your team was just better because I still had the left jersey on.
Crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, it's true.
No.
Not be playing. His British voice. He's
Oh,
like a little
God.
British voice. Like they should not be playing. And Aspas right here.
That's three. Oh, that's
Yeah.
three.
Oh, yeah.
You speak Portuguese, English, and Spanish, you know?
Everything.
Not Spanish. Spanish,
Okay.
but you understand it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to ask a quick question afterwards. Yeah. Thank you. Loud. Loud next? You're gonna beat them, right? Of course. Of course, gonna be your whole team. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night. See you guys next week. Yoru. Oh, have a good night.
No, you are
I
unfortunately.
Yeah, like I said,
Like,
that was me who asked. I was just like, hey, what are the chances you're gonna play Yori? And just goes Zedo. I'm like, fair enough.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
You guys ever saw the tweets about like how people like to say like, oh, I mean, I think it was Tech said it like during his interview that like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go Reyna, and everybody was like, okay.
That's funny. Really quick, going back to the previous day, when I got inside the venue, I know something like this just appeared all of a sudden. I'm like, Riot Games just accidentally leaked the map pick selection early for the Energy versus Furia match, and you could see like half an hour early. I guess they were testing some things because before the event in general, because they didn't do this again afterwards. But yeah, this was the exact map selection as well. And then I was like, yep, guess I was right with everybody here. You can see it right here when they're actually doing it. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so there's a couple of things right there. Got some good traction. We all went out to eat later afterwards, which is cool, which is nice. And yeah, so that's most of that right there. I'm gonna stop streaming, but
Wait, where's that group? Where's that group photo, by the way?
the group
It does
photo.
not exist.
No, Min has it.
Alice TNG is back. Everyone, welcome him back.
There you go. Hello.
Right, where can I?
Welcome back, going back. Yeah.
Ling has it? Are you sure Ling has it?
We can talk about that later, but yeah, it was just honestly, it was
Eh.
really fun. I'm pretty sure I don't think there was a single person who didn't have fun, besides maybe
Yeah.
Edward at the end of Saturday.
He was just like, I guess he was really just craving it, but I'm just
Nah,
like,
no, I talked to him afterwards. He was like, "Bro, I'm hungry as." He
I
said
mean, we
that
were
he said that he
getting
was
food.
he said he wanted like real food, and he was
Real,
also, like,
yeah,
super
yeah.
fucking
I mean,
hungry, so.
yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. We'll do some other stuff next time.
Yeah, we will.
Um,
Also, Edward got caught sleeping on stream, so that's another thing.
again,
Oh,
yeah.
that was funny too.
Yeah.
That's
That was a pull
true.
up.
You guys can't.
Oh
One of you guys
my
can
God.
pull it up if you want.
That I don't
could
have
pull
a
up,
clip.
but like that clip is like fucking that clip is like gone,
Buried,
bro.
I
We've like
think,
buried
already.
it in messages. I think
Already it's been buried.
I think Edward said
Yeah.
it, but it's buried in all of our messages. So
Bro, I was like happy that they didn't got me on camera sleeping too though. Because I took a nap though for a moment. I don't remember for which map it was.
Dude,
No.
everybody was like taking naps. Like even Soar was like half asleep. Matthew was half asleep sometimes.
Oh no, dude! No, all they did was candy to you, but I woke you up right before they got you.
Yeah.
I
But
do
yeah,
know
they wanted to take
that
a picture. That's true.
I do know that whatchamacallit,
It's my boy.
that
You gotta-
someone
you
I
gotta
know
put
that someone
no
clipped
beats.
our I know someone clipped your guys' wingman chat, and if you look like if you look at where I'm sitting, my face is just dead. I'm literally looking like this.
Oh wait, wasn't there a picture of Lynn
Yeah.
just like staring to the abyss? He was just like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of bad photos of
I
us.
think it was just so
and
long, bro.
you just like stone face. He's just like,
There's a
Like,
lot of bad photos of us as much as there's a lot of good photos of us. Hello.
here, let's
Oh.
see.
Hey Pookie.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, that thing was just so long, bro. Like,
Is that my
it was just-
Pookie Dane? Holy
Oh,
fuck.
things in here. Dope.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on Tixer.com and see if I can find some of this stuff.
I couldn't see any.
There's always some.
But yeah, we had a great time. Honestly, it was really fun, and yeah, I'm excited to go for like all the other days as well. Unfortunately, I'm not. I was initially gonna go for semifinals and playoffs day, but I'm only going only going for grand finals day now. So
Yeah. Oh,
Sad.
good. Rip.
it is what it is. I
Sad though.
had to sell my ticket. I'm hurting on cash right now. It just kind of is what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, all
But-
good.
Makes sense. Don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think we can talk about the other regions if you guys want. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys how much time you guys want to invest into that or not. but-
EMEA.
EMEA?
I'll do EMEA.
We talking about EMEA?
Why? Because we don't
We
because
go-
we don't know nothing about Valorant, I guess.
we're going there? Okay. All right.
That's
I guess we're going
crazy
there.
stuff.
All right. You guys want to
Yeah.
you guys want to hear my take? You guys want to hear my take?
Bro.
Carmine Corp won 2-0 for one reason and one reason only. Because they have a North American import. That is the only reason why they won, because NA is just infinitely better than EU and will always be infinitely better than EU. Any EU fans out there, suck my dick. You guys are gonna fucking lose every event this year.
Jesus.
Ooh.
That's
You guys
He
had
went
you guys had
wild,
your
though. He went
chance in
ballistic.
you guys had your chance in Counter-Strike, and now it's our turn to shine, okay? So take one of these, boys.
Oh my god, man.
So far we have won both 2 out of 3 champs.
Yeah, we have. And
Yeah.
if we win this year's
And the first one it was like
first one was a Mickey Mouse tournament, bro. Fucking Sen should not have won that.
Yeah.
Gambit should have won, bro. But whatever.
Gambit should have won that, yeah.
Gambit should have won, and
Us.
fucking Team Envy should have just fucking made it through. But you know, shit happens. Back when the second place curse was real, but no longer anymore.
It was, bro. It wasn't because of G. Because if not, they would have lost the 2.
Huh?
If
Oh,
it wasn't
no.
because of G, the second course would be real.
No, that's what I'm saying. It used to be real. It's not anymore. It doesn't exist. It's been faded. It's been broken. The curse has been broken.
Wait, who was the? Oh, it was Energy. No, for Tokyo was Energy, right?
No, Energy was fourth. No,
No, Energy was second.
No, they definitely were not second in
For
Tokyo.
Tokyo, they were third.
They were fourth. No, PRX was third.
No?
Because remember, Som
Yeah,
lost.
I
you're-
mean,
Som lost.
for Americas, for Americas.
Oh yeah, for America.
They were second.
they were
Yeah,
second.
they were second. But
They were,
but,
yeah,
but
they were in the
usually
second seed.
usually
This would be the same
though,
thing
these-
again.
Huh?
This would be what is it? Energy and Loud for kickoff finals.
NRG's gonna be the only team to beat Loud in the regular season, and then they're gonna lose to them
Oh,
3-0 in
we'll
the grand
see
finals
about
in the
that.
regular season.
Thank you for jinxing that. Thank you for jinxing that. Appreciate it.
Hey, you were the one who jinxed a very specific team multiple times by talking mad shit about Sadak. Okay,
Well, I wasn't talking about shit
I-
necessarily.
you were
Well,
just
my
like,
dog's
hey,
Sadak.
Sadak. This guy just goes like, first map on Sentinels versus Loud. He goes,
Yeah.
hey, Sadak is putting fucking mad. He's putting mad havoc numbers right now. And then what happens?
Bro,
Next round, he
bro,
gets
this-
2 multi kills, 1 3K, 1 3K, 1 4K. Second map on Ascent.
No,
Second
no,
map.
The one thing was he closes out the game too with a 4K.
Yeah,
My gold.
yeah,
My King
and-
IGL.
You know what's the funniest jinx that he did though was on Ascent, where he said the same exact thing. Dane and I were saying, don't fucking say it. And then he said it. And literally like 10 seconds later, Sadak gets a 3K with his judge. And then that just
No, I
swings
think-
around.
I think
Wait,
I got an
what?
ace.
We need like
Yeah, he
I
did
thought
get
he
an
got
ace
an
that round. Yeah, he got an ace
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he got an ace that round. This guy
I think it's
fucking
like the-
jinxed him so fucking hard.
Thailand's and then we need Thailand just to like if we want a team to lose, we have to say like we have to make them jinx them at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. We
Maybe.
have to.
I also unfortunately
We do, yeah.
Because I did promise my friends I was gonna join them for a call to talk about a trip we're going on soon.
Okay,
So
for sure.
Boo.
All good.
Just ditching us,
take care.
boo.
Hope to see I see you guys soon.
Bye.
Probably Friday. Not Friday. somebody
I
next
won't
Friday.
be Friday,
I'll
but
see
I
you
will be
Friday.
Saturday and Sunday. So
Okay.
yeah, it's always a pleasure.
If Alec can give me a ticket for Sunday, I'll
Wait,
see you guys
Johnny.
Sunday. If not, yeah,
Are you going Friday?
I am going Friday.
You are?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you Friday then.
Wait, why?
I was asking
Oh, wait, are you
if
going
you had
Friday
a
too?
ticket for Friday or no. Yeah, I am.
Oh, nice.
We got
I-
our boy, yeah,
But yeah, it's it's always a
Alright,
pleasure.
boy
Thank you.
got me.
Becky
Hey.
came through?
Yeah.
Like he did come through.
Okay, for sure.
But yeah, it's
Okay, I
always
see
a
you Friday.
pleasure.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to have you on here. You give some of the hottest takes, but honestly, you provide
Hey,
a lot of.
most of them are true. Most of them are true. Let's be
You
real.
honestly, you provide the most. You provide some of them. Like you're one of the biggest providers of life on this podcast. I think these conversations wouldn't be half as interesting with you. So it's always a pleasure to have you. And if you want to
That's
say
true.
anything, any last words to the rest of the crowd out there.
He'll have to words
Uh,
act like he's dying. Jesus Christ.
I think this is my hot take now. I think Loud and Lev make it to Madrid.
Not
That's
crew,
okay.
not crew. Get out of here.
Oh my
If
god.
not crew. I think
That's
crew too.
disappointing,
Crew is
though.
third.
Chinga tu
That's
madre, hijo de
disappointment, though.
puta.
That's disappointment, though.
To the point,
Okay,
yeah.
no, listen. I think
That's
crew, you have the
disappointment.
potential.
No,
They
get out of
can-
here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him
Okay.
out of here.
I'm gonna
There's-
tell you exactly what I told
Get out of
Kevin,
here.
okay? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told Kevin. Okay, he
Bye.
he already left.
Good job.
He left before I
Alright,
can say it.
Yeah.
He's still here.
Nah, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh, he left now.
He's gone. He's gone.
Okay.
All right. So
But yeah. We haven't. I feel like there's not much to talk about EMEA though for real because we haven't seen because the game's literally just started today. I think it was only what like 2 games. Or 3
yeah.
games?
I mean,
Wait,
it's
there's
pretty
one
good.
thing though.
Which is
There's one thing. You know that whatever is happening on Turkey, right? And like I don't know, all the Turkey players have supposed to have like obsession to be able to play from Turkey, but the only one there is Reigns. So the only one that actually got benefit was Heretics.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
It
because they
is
had
what
a
it is.
sub. Well, not a sub. They had the
They
guy
have a
played.
ping advantage, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Patty Tech?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's subbing because of Woods is not 18 yet.
He's pretty good. He might even replace him.
but yeah.
Patty Tech is pretty good though.
Yeah.
It is great to see that like EMEA has completely fucked our pick'ems.
Bro,
I think we have like
how did I lose both
That's
my
true.
my day one pick'ems.
We have
Like-
5 people. I think we have 5 people
Wait,
in our
what
pick'ems
do you
group right
what
now.
do you even have tomorrow?
Here, let me.
What did you even let me see what I have tomorrow too. Let me see what the fuck did I have
Navi
tomorrow.
and BBL, Team Liquid versus Koi, and Vitality versus M8.
Did I put
Gentlemen.
Koi? I think why did I feel like I put Koi on there?
Why would you put Koi? You're
Because I
weird.
trust in Koi, okay?
You're
Weirdo.
a weirdo, bro.
Nobody trusts
judging.
nobody trusts in the Heretics and they end up winning though.
You're
Okay.
a weirdo, bro. That's all I gotta say. You're just a weirdo.
Okay,
But,
you guys would have said the same if I would have put Heretics.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
don't know
true.
about
Actually,
that.
no, you
You
are
know,
right. I
right.
would have said the same thing if you had Heretics winning over Foot, but I guess yeah, you got the point.
Exactly.
But I think there's like 5 of us in our Pick'ems group, and like fucking there's 4 of us right now. I know Sorocon wanted to join later, but there's like 4 of us in our Pick'ems group, and all of us have a collective score of
You have 0
0
points.
because literally none of us got our day 1 Pick'ems right.
Yeah, it's
You guys
crazy.
absolutely.
You know,
fucked
all
us,
I'm gonna
bro.
say is we trust in Fnatic.
Fnatic is gonna be
That's
the
all
reason
I'm
why
gonna
we
say.
have. Fnatic's gonna be the reason why we don't have
Yeah,
0
but
points total.
exactly.
Nah, Fnatic gets upset by like Team
That's
Finale or
crazy.
Gentlemates. That would be the biggest upset in a very, very long time.
Yeah. All right.
That or might be our win against Energy. No, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, you're right.
No,
Imagine, bro.
I think Fnatic losing to Team Vitality or worse, Gentlemates is even a bigger upset because Gentlemates is just coming out of tier 2 and Team
Against
Vitality.
the Intimates, yeah.
And
I
Team
had Gentlemates winning against Vitality round 1, but then them losing the rematch.
Yeah. But even though Team Vitality is like a good roster, Fnatic literally has kept everyone, and they were easily the strongest roster of last year. So, like, if they lose their first match, that's just a crazy upset. Like losing against a back-to-back
Wait, who
international
Vitality?
or
Or
no,
Fnatic?
Fnatic. If Fnatic loses after like retaining
Okay.
their coach and their starting 5,
Entire
who are
roster.
who are literally the first roster to get back-to-back international wins. If they lose, that's the biggest upset by far. Like,
Yeah.
I think in Valorant history, it'll be the biggest upset.
I agree with that.
No,
Yeah.
you know what'd be even crazier?
Pretty much.
Gentlemates beat Vitality, and then Gentlemates
Beat
beat
Fnatic would be a
So
crazy
the
story
11th
to tell.
seed against the first seeded. and then
That would be
winning.
the craziest story to tell, honestly. They go on
Wow.
their run to go to playoffs would be.
Well, I
that's
mean,
wild.
Gentlemen's actually have a chance though against Vitality.
I
That's
do-
Not-
I
that's
think
not
so
take.
too.
That's
They
actually
should-
reality.
Okay, but they
That's why I have them over.
yeah, but theoretically speaking, they should not have a chance against Fnatic. But at this point, anything's up in the air, so
Of
I'm kind of
course, I get that.
scared. I'm really scared.
Yeah,
Mhm.
by this point, so if something is proven, we don't know nothing about Valorant. Okay,
Yeah, we know nothing about EMEA at this point, bro. Fucking, we're retiring.
Crazy.
not in general, even Americas though, because we failed in the Americas too.
We have
Yeah.
Sorocon, who's done God's work in keeping her reputation up, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I
Everything
don't know
else
why
is
would
perfect.
but why would you unless you wanna like because you need to like if you wanna get points, that's why you trust on some teams. That's literally why. It's not like because you actually support them, you know.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But hey, so far most of our pick'ems for Pacific have been pretty spot on. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna have
Mine
to-
no.
Yeah, I know yours haven't because
I think
I've been checking. You're the only one who doesn't have 40 points right now. But us though, the rest of us, we're eating.
How much?
We're feasting. We're all.
Oh yeah, because of RRQ decided to lose against Genji,
Yep, and that puts you back hella far.
and then and then something else. Oh well, Bleed, and then I had
I think you had Bleed beating T1, yeah, and you just, just never recovered.
and I had Team Sequin beating Talon.
Mm-hmm. But speaking
I'm
of which,
I'm at 40 points right now.
you're 40. Wait, who's that? I saw someone that was at like 5 or something on our group. I forgot who it was.
No, there's one. There's like we're only 4. There's 2 at 50. There's like you and Joe and Johnny, and then Tyler and me were at 40.
Wait, I'm at 50. When did this happen?
You're at 50. I think because they play about the match from yesterday, I guess.
Oh, DRX versus Team Secret. Okay, yeah, that's why. Because I had DRX qualifying. So
All right.
Yeah.
So what else should we talk about? We got some more interesting games coming up. 1 a.m. for us, at least Thursday, February 22nd. We will see the first ever official Valorant kickoff match for China. So that's Trace Esports versus Tai Lu.
ooh,
Yeah, we're not watching
Yeah.
that.
my boys at Tai Lu,
No,
bro.
we're not.
These guys
I
are gonna
can't.
go crazy, bro.
We'll see how that goes. I think Trace wins that, if I'm correct.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
remember that tomorrow is when the all that team captures are released.
Yeah, that's right. Team
Oh, yeah.
capsules. Will they be leaked first though? Will they be leaked at all?
No, there's an update. No, there's an update when they're gonna drop it.
Yeah. So right when the update hits is when the team capsules are gonna release, and I'm figuring.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes
because
sense.
if you go into that game, there's in the
Files.
top right corner. There's yeah.
Wait,
There's a
what?
mention that says there's an update for tomorrow at this hour,
Oh. What time is the
and
update?
there's gonna be a down. I think it's the time that the store change.
10
Like a
a.m.
5.
then, or
I
what?
think I don't know. I think it's afternoon
You know?
because there's gonna be a downtime for the servers.
Okay, that's interesting. All right. I wonder
Also,
what some of them are gonna be.
I guess we can talk briefly about the Pacific teams because it seems like we're a bit time crunchy right now. But I think there's not much to talk about them. I feel like most of the rosters that we thought were gonna perform have performed. Besides Bleed, that's like the one option that like I think most people kind of thought were
This is
Yeah.
going to do well. And
Jay and
Ooh.
Viper. Who thought that was a good idea?
Oh, you know what my theory is on why that's happening? All
I
right.
already know it's gonna be a crackhead theory, bro.
I think I was talking to this about Dane
Yeah.
and some guys were in here yesterday. But I
It's gonna be a
think
crackhead theory.
the entire reason why EA is on these weird agents is just throw us all off for when it really matters and when they actually have a better chance of making a Masters event. They'll actually have EA playing like
This matters.
Jet and Chamber. I know it matters, but they could just be having a completely different mindset, being like, we have a better chance overall, and let's maybe just see how this works against the official teams. Obviously, it didn't work good, but we're also going to be getting the
I don't
chamber
buy that.
nerfs. So
I really don't buy that.
I would just like
I
to
don't
say,
know.
I would like what you are smoking because that shit's fucking good for you to believe that, bro.
I'm just saying if they make it to champs,
I don't know what
and
kind
Ye's
of
playing
fucking.
chamber
I
and
don't know
Jet,
what kind of
I'm telling
fucking.
you.
I don't know what kind of fucking redneck mixture of fucking crack, cocaine, fucking methamphetamine, and fentanyl you're like taking, bro. But like, I want that shit, bro, because you're on that fucking copium for real, bro. Holy.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, if it happens, then
He got that good shit from China,
Tell me,
bro.
bro.
Holy fuck.
I'm telling you right now, that's how it's gonna happen.
Nah, but that's like
They're just trying to
seriously.
throw everybody off right now.
Yeah.
That's like crazy fucking cope though to go like, yeah, these guys are saving strats for the
That's
next
just
for
bro-
Shanghai, bro.
Hey,
Like, what?
honestly,
That's
I'm not a
crazy.
massive
you pretty
fan
much
of them,
saying
though.
like, yeah, we're throwing kickoff because we want to do well in the regular season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're-
like bro, like that's you wanna go, you
Yeah.
wanna be like what, like not play for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, like hey guys,
Hey,
let's
more
Like
time to prep.
literally, it's
More time to
let,
prep.
hey guys,
it
I
doesn't
have
matter. It
like I
doesn't
can
matter.
just see Tyler, like if he ever becomes a coach of these tier 1 teams, he's just gonna be all right guys, hear me out. So we throw our kickoff matches so we don't even qualify for the first Masters. And then we throw our second one so we don't qualify for the second Masters. But we qualify for champs and we win the whole thing and get the $1 million prize pool.
That sounds like a game plan to me. All right, that sounds totally
You're
viable.
fucking insane, bro. Someone put this guy in a psych ward. Holy.
Yeah.
That sounds very viable to me. Okay, so
It's like that fucking gambler's fallacy, right? Like,
oh jeez. I don't know, but
yeah, unfortunately, Bleed did not do as well as I think anyone expected them to do. Though, to be fair, if you have Chamber not on your comfort pick, that's
Yeah.
going to be happening. Which my personal theory about that whole situation is that I think they wanted to see how flexible EA can be. And now that this is over, they're going to be like, okay, yeah, just permalock Jet Chamber. So I think we're gonna see them just have GA play his most comfort picks as much as possible coming into the regular season.
Bro, even
But this is just straight up just
even
this
I
is
feel
just
like if you put in a cipher, even if you put in a cipher, he would have performed better.
yeah,
honestly.
yeah, he would have. And honestly, like
Mm.
this was just as much as that's what I think their direction from now on is gonna be. I still think that what they did this kickoff was an absolute massive just overcook, bro.
Yeah,
Like they just
Yeah.
this was just absolutely unnecessary in my opinion.
it just feels weird.
Yeah, it does.
Just feels weird. He only played one map of Jet, no Chamber. I mean, Chamber. I guess I could see him not playing for now, but up until the Chamber update hits, what is that, like tomorrow
Bro,
as well? I think.
even Kesney played the chamber. Even Kesney played the chamber.
I think like
Yeah, you're right.
I think Finesse actually put it perfectly, which is like when you have a player like DA who's really, really fucking good at like what he does, you need to not only just like put that into like mind about like agent comps, but you have to very much keep that in mind when it comes to map selections too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like
Yeah.
because like obviously you can't run Jet Chamber on like every single map, right? There's gonna be maps where Jet's not as viable
No.
as like other picks, right? So not only do you factor in Ye being able to, or not only do you try to get Ye to play Jet or Chamber on basically any of the maps you're running, but you try to guarantee that the maps you're going to be playing are most suitable for Jets and Chamber. So,
Mm.
so like that's why it's like completely. It just baffled me how they decided to just choose, especially since some of those maps Jet and Chamber do really well in, like Breeze. I don't know why they didn't
True.
just put. I don't know why they didn't just put him on Jet. Like that is one of Jet's best maps, and that's one of
I
Chamber's
mean, it was a
best
pretty
maps.
entertaining map
yeah,
overall, but yeah,
But
they've
like
been cooking apparently.
I don't
They
know.
ate
I
too
mean,
much.
Yeah, I
like
feel
not
like
to say
It's
say
like
that his
what he
rate.
had like if he had to choose. Yeah, but like if still like I mean like if he had to choose like one of the best play, like literally the 22 best player, like who keep consistent for the whole year, or a duelist that just came from Ascension, like you would choose Jay,
Of course.
literally.
Yeah, so
And
it
then you
does.
will
Why
see
wouldn't you?
how it goes.
Yeah, like when you have such a strong win condition as Ye, I don't see a reason why you won't just perma like just choose everything when it comes to agents and map pools. Just center that all
True.
around around him. Make a system that
Mm.
makes him succeed so that you guys can succeed
Yeah.
as well. It
Or
doesn't. It doesn't make
exactly,
much sense to
kind of
me.
like what Paper X did though.
Yeah,
Kind
exactly.
of
Right.
like what Paper X did.
Like we're like a big
Like,
part of their map bans and
Why
like
would
also
you
like
be
their
playing
agent comp,
Reina?
and like a big part of their like whole like collection of map or of what you call it of agent comps for all of their maps was centered around Jing, of him being able to play Raze or Phoenix.
Yeah.
That was like their main strat, and it worked. It worked out beautifully for them for these past 2 years.
It worked
So
well, yeah.
like
Yeah.
I feel like Bleed's. I feel like the coaching staff at Bleed just felt like they wanted to test the waters to see how flexible Ye would be. And but I don't know why they decided to stick that with their last match. Like, it's one thing to like do it when you're in the upper bracket, right? Because you still have like one chance to still play, right? But to do that when you're in the lower bracket and about to get
Yeah.
eliminated, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it just I'm sure that they're gonna switch him off to Jet Chamber and just focus all on that later on in the year. But
Of
for
course.
now, this
That's
was
what we
just,
hope so though.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But for now, this was just absolutely just a giant oversight by them. So.
Yeah.
And then I did want to briefly talk about Genji, which is because everyone fucking slept on that team. Everyone
No,
saw
I
that roster.
did.
You
I
didn't.
put them at
did.
being RQ.
You didn't sleep on that team, but I know most people on the server slept on them crazy, bro.
I didn't trust the coach though.
I
honestly didn't trust the coach and stuff.
I still don't trust the coach. But sleeping on the roster itself is crazy as fuck, bro. They have Texture, who's like who's proven to be a phenomenal Jet. They have Kadon, who has proven to be a really good smokes player. This guy came from fucking ranked in Genji Academy, by the way. And then you have Meteor, who's Meteor and who's the other dude? Meteor and Lakia, who've like been proven as well. And then Munchkin was like one of the stronger players of T1 last year. So I don't know why people were sleeping on this roster, but
I mean, we'll find out if Genji or RQ is truly the best. Is
I mean,
Genji
as
gonna
it
go
stands
back to back?
as it
Really
stands
quick,
right
really
now,
quick though, because in an hour they're gonna be facing off again.
Yeah.
Less than an hour because it's 9:02 right now, and then for us at the PST it would be 10 o'clock. In about 57, 58 minutes right now, they're going to be having their rematch. So Genji versus RRQ. Or I mean, what was it? Was it 2-0 or 2-1 last time? It was
I believe
2-1.
it was 2. Oh yeah, 2-1.
Yeah, it was 2-1.
I do remember RRQ taking that off.
Genji took map 1, 13-11. It was close. RQ won 13-11 after Genji had a fake comeback, and then Genji, I wouldn't say like wasn't not necessarily a close game, but they won 13-8 on Sunset. So I mean,
For me,
overall they did look a little bit better, but it was still pretty close, more or less. It just depends because I mean, RQ had a lot of time to prep after, especially watching their game against Genji's game against Paper X. So they could definitely swing things around, and since they've had the prep time, and things could definitely be different. Because I mean, they go to third map and it was pretty close overall. So
well, that's what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I was gonna say that it wasn't Genji's game versus RQ that really impressed me. I honestly expected that of them for their first match, but what impressed me was their game against Paper X. Because for a roster that hasn't really been able to show much recently, or like within the past, these guys fucking stepped up, bro.
Texture, bro, he showed he was
Texture
a
went
menace.
crazy as Jet on Breeze,
What
bro.
was
This guy
that?
was insane. He was getting multi kills everywhere, bro. And
The game against RQ, he won plus 27, and then the game against Paper X, which was 1-2 by the way, he went plus 14, which is still pretty good.
and that's what I mean. Like this, like it was after the Genji game. Even though they Paper X game, that even though Genji lost, I saw that the initial predictions I had about this roster being highly potential, the potential of this roster has been like shown in my opinion. So
Yeah.
I think because
Oh, yeah.
of how I think
I
if they
agree
can
with that
just
too.
I think if they can just hold on to like their mentals, like after losing,
They've been looking good.
especially losing the Paper X, I think they will have no problem winning against RRQ. But if the coaching staff is as bad as I've heard, then I can see a world where RRQ wins because Genji just has absolutely because the Genji roster will just have terrible mentals because of their coaching staff. So
Yeah.
That's
Just
And
wait
true.
and see.
and also people sleeping on flashback and Foxy 9 on TRX.
I would.
For real, I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it much though.
Yeah, but
I
Liku's
trusted
been
them. I just didn't
And
necessarily.
Foxy's been doing great.
yeah. Liku's been fucking 2-0ing
Yeah.
every other team in their bracket, bro.
Let me see. Let me see. So
Yeah, next
Flashback did pretty good against Talon map 2. He also, let's see, not too good against DFM map 2 though. I mean, he's doing all right. I'm more high on Flashback. Flashback's been looking pretty good to me
In my opinion,
overall.
I was so confused by how people were sleeping on Foxy 9, bro. Like the issue I had with Foxy 9, like replacing RB and Zess and whatnot, was because of like the whole role issues, right? But otherwise, I knew he was an incredible player. I knew he was tier 1 worthy by far. So yeah. With that being said, I'm still pretty sad that RB and Zest are no longer on the roster. Like I'm sad that they're not even like in DRX Academy anymore. They just got the boot. It's a real shame, and it's kind of a waste of talent in my opinion. Well, not for RB because RB's on tier 1 China now, but for Zest, it's a real waste of talent because he's now just fighting in tier 2 at the moment. So, and it does make me sad how how Buzz was playing Yoru, and as I saw that, the first thing I thought of when I saw Buzz on Yoru was RB would have done better. So it sucks, but the team's looking good. I haven't been able to see how Termi has been cooking in terms of I haven't had the time to watch Termi call timeouts yet, so I don't know how he's doing with the team or if he's just letting them do their own thing still, but it does seem like they're doing pretty well. Oh, my battery is almost dying on my mouse, but it's okay.
Jeez. But yeah, I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming my POV on the pick'ems and stuff. So we have the final 3 decider matches from each group of Pacific right now. So Gen G versus RRQ. Who do you guys have taking this match?
I think that Gen G would win.
Gen G.
Honestly.
And what about you, Ale?
I'll be right
Think
back. I'm
RRQ could
gonna
pull
grab a
like.
battery real quick.
Okay, sounds good. Dude.
Or for my sake of my own pickings for who I believe they're gonna win.
Well, as of now, like not necessarily like a week ago when you made them, but like right now.
Oh, as a 19 Gen G though.
You think Gen G will be
they put a
RRQ?
fire against Piper Rex, and that's it.
Never mind, I
Yeah.
forgot that everything has been moved, so I have no idea where the batteries are anymore because we're remodeling our kitchen.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh, that's a signal though. It's about time.
Yeah, we'll finish up with this and then we'll head off. But yeah, Talon Esports versus Team Secret, dude. Another rematch. All three of these
That's
are
a Team
rematches,
Secret.
but Team Secret, you said?
I think Talon's gonna win, honestly.
Yeah.
They look really,
Talon.
really
just-
fucking good.
Dude,
Team Secret.
this surprised me. Dude, what the what
What a
happened here?
one-sided win, bro.
I'm so
Also-
confused. I had really
Also,
quick.
I have to say, I haven't seen any Pacific matches because they're too late. I want to wake up. I don't want to
Yeah.
just rewatch the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The APAC roster and Talon just looks fucking crazy, honestly. These guys are fucking cooking, bro. Especially Governor and Ban are cooking as fuck, bro. Which I was kind of surprised because
Yeah.
based on what I've heard, Ban is a very he's a player who you need to kind of accommodate to mentally because his mental is not really that strong. So I was kind of surprised that he's like holding his own now. But
do we think that Team Secret is gonna regroup and be like, yeah, we can't underestimate these guys, and maybe beat them? Because I had Team Secret even beating TRX originally in my pick'ems, and they lose to Talon, which is like what I thought would be one of the worst teams in the league, but obviously not. So
I think Team Secret's gonna have to do a little bit of reevaluating. But honestly, we've seen them take down giants before, right? Like they've beaten Team Liquid back in Lock-in, and they were one of the few teams to beat DRX on regular season. So we've seen them pull miracles before. We've seen their potential. So I think they just kind of need to like reorganize, kind of think like what should we go from here on out, right? I don't think they really need to worry about roster changes for now. But I do think that they need to kind of like reevaluate like how they should handle the game and whatnot. So
I agree, yeah. All right, so do you guys have Talon or Team Secret? Final answer.
I say Talon.
Talon? Ale?
Secret.
Secret? All
Secret.
right. And then final match, which is at 2 a.m. Well, depending if there's any tech pauses there is. Zeta versus Global.
I don't know, man. This is kind of hard, but I think Zeta.
Yeah, 13-10, 13-7.
Because I forgot which map it was, but that map against Bleak Global fucking slapped them around, bro.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, but Zeta also got a map out of T1 though.
That's true. But like I think one of these maps was super one-sided.
I
think it was Split. No, I guess it was Sunset.
That was a close game right there.
Oh wait, no, I was thinking of Team Secret versus Talon. That was the one that was like super one-sided.
Yeah.
Where, like Talon just fucked them. But yeah, I guess we can just kind of end on like who we think the top 4 teams of each league is. We'll start with the easiest one. I think EMEA. I don't think it's
top 4.
Yeah, top 4. Like, who do you think is gonna make playoffs after like, regular and play-ins and whatnot?
That's kind of hard to make.
Without any like fanatics on anything is Fnatic, Navi. I will say
either Foot or
Core probably.
I personally think it's not
controversial. And then
I think it's not controversial to say that Fnatic and Navi are going to be the strongest rosters of EMEA based on what we've seen so far.
Oh yeah, of course.
I
feel like the other two are gonna be like probably Carmine Corva and
I'm on that team.
Whoever goes to plane and
I'm on that team Heretics Core PM now. I'm on that team Heretics Core PM now, and kind of on that Carmine Corva.
You see, I cannot support Heretics though.
Yeah.
It's against me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am kind of sad though
I can't. Yeah,
I'm kind of sad that Giants did lose to Carmine
I don't. I. How,
me too,
bro?
though.
How,
like,
bro?
yeah,
They're
Lembo's
they're
a
so
cool dude,
accomplished.
and all the staff is cool, and like all their players are cool. But
I don't.
it
I
is what
don't
it is.
get how Giants lost to Carmine Core. Still, I know they're a pretty good team, but like
Eng,
Giants made it
Eng
to.
though. Eng. Yeah, Eng. That's the answer. Eng.
Yep.
Eng
And
is
then
just him.
He might be the answer to Carmine's Core's wishes. Honestly,
he could be.
Oh yeah,
They just need to
it is.
sacrifice. They just need to sacrifice
still,
Scream and his
bro,
brother, right?
everyone from
Offer
Giants
blood
has
off.
been to champs, at least. Meanwhile,
and-
Carmine Court, nope. Maybe one player, the Masters, but no.
Yeah.
It hurts my brain.
It's pretty shocking.
Magnum, bro. Magnum was one of the
Masters.
best players of Fnatic at the time.
Yeah.
It is pretty shocking.
He's
but
agile right now. Tomasi is pretty good though. Like the whole thing as a whole is like actually pretty good.
Hmm.
I am curious to see how things pan out, but I think for now, just to be safe, I'm going to say Fnatic, Navi, Carmine Corp, and Team Liquid. I think Carmine Corp
Team
is probably.
Liquid.
I think Carmine Corp is like the one.
I feel
team on there that it's
I
kinda
feel
controversial.
Vitality is gonna be the fourth.
You
I
think
could
so?
see.
Look, is either gonna be Vitality or Foot the fourth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think
I'm
that Foot's gonna make it
traumatized.
out of the lower bracket? To play in?
Yeah, Foot making it to play-in. Yeah, I feel like they will make it to play-ins.
Admittedly, I'm a bit traumatized by that 2-0 by Heretics, but who knows?
That is crazy, bro. I woke up
might-
just to check on the game, and Foot were up 4-0 on buying. I'm like, my pick'ems are solid, and I check VLR once I wake up
Yeah.
again. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
2-0,
What?
baby.
They got 2-0 by Heretics. I was just like, dude, they were up 4-0 when I last saw, and
Yeah.
now
I was surprised though. I because I really didn't have any trust on that roster.
No, dude, they even they lost Carmine Corp a month ago. Meanwhile, Foot like won all of Convergence. They've been in home grounds. They've done this. They've done that. Bro, dude, Amiya is like my brain is like getting fried just trying to think of the reasoning behind both Carmine Corp and Heretics winning. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like I feel like my brain's about to explode. It makes no sense. It just doesn't.
I mean, I couldn't see Carmine Corbin winning against Giants. That I saw it possible.
Yeah, I heard like a maybe to me, but I still like had Giants winning like 66-33 or something like that, or 75-25, but not
Of
like
course.
But Team Heretics upsetting Foot
Surprising-
is probably
so-
the biggest surprise of today.
That's
I would've-
one of the biggest. Yeah, that's one of the biggest surprise.
I probably would have bet if I was a better for Valorant, that would probably be one of my safest bets. If I were to bet money, would be Foot beating Team Heretics.
Yeah, because
I
Foot
would
not only
bet
went
money
to
on that if I was better.
yeah, because Foot not only went to they didn't only just go to playoffs at champs, but they also qualified for Tokyo as well, and they were the higher seed in that group. So
Yep, dude, they
Yeah,
have so much
and,
more experience.
yeah, and plus with CNED, you think that roster
yeah.
would just be completely like
CNED,
just
Yeah, it's
absolutely
just-
like would be demolishing their group, but no,
You know-
it was just so one sided. It was
Something that I saw nobody had learned that Cine is a jet player and a race player.
he played both Jet and Race
I
today,
said like
right?
nobody. No, he played Joro and Neon,
yeah. His
which he did
agent picks.
well.
His agent picks were a little bit confusing for me. I don't know why he was playing Gur, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
which he did
was.
well though. Not gonna lie, but it just the way he is. Those,
I don't know. I feel like having a jet
I don't know.
player play Yoru, they need to do a lot of conditioning and a lot of practice because you're basically rewiring your brain at that point.
Yeah.
Because
Bro, if you're gonna tell me that
Especially in Lotus though, like which Lotus is not Joro map.
yeah,
you would be
here's what I wanna
surprised.
say.
You would be surprised.
Guys, really
Go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead.
So like you would
Yeah,
you're
but like,
looking at the
would
two
you
agents
prefer
that he
Race or
played-
Joro?
hold on,
You'll-
really
you'll
quick.
let-
If
you'll
you
let
were
Tyler talk.
to look at the two agents, like you would assume that Cena would have played Yoru on Binds and he would have played Neon on Lotus. Why is it backwards? Like, I know they're cooking stuff, that's fine, but like, for example, they
That's
probably could
true
have
though.
won.
Actually, that's true. Actually, that's
Like-
actually true.
Like it, those are like the two most unique agents to play on those maps for duelist wise that are not Raisin Jet, for example.
I
And
would.
then they're like
you know they were
flip-flop.
you know they were up on Lotus. They were up.
4-0. I know. I was watching live and I went back to sleep and then they
No, no.
lost.
At the half, he ended 7-5, and then they went the defense. They won pistols,
4-8.
and then they lost the anti-eco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did. Last round
Jeez.
14. That's what solidified them losing,
Yeah.
really.
The insight I'll give on that is I honestly think people are sleeping on picking Yoru on Lotus. Like, I get why people say like Neon and Raze is better. I honestly do think that's also true. But I feel like people are really sleeping on being able to pick Yoru on Lotus because one, big maps, Yoru is always going to excel at because he can rotate far and wide, right? And it's actually surprisingly
Yeah.
easy to position TPs to the other side of the map on Lotus compared to like a map like Haven or even Icebox for that matter. And two, there are a lot of pop flash. You would be surprised at how many pop flashes you can do, like with Yoru on Lotus. Like there's,
I get it, but just
like there's like a specific one I
Oh.
do. Like
Look at this.
there's this. What's up?
They played Red Bull Homegrounds, I think it was. Yeah, number 4. It was on Ascent. Bro, they fucking destroyed it. This was what, like 5 months ago or something? I know a lot of things could change in 5 months, but like, dude, they were still like hammering Team Heretics and
Red Bull
they-
Homeground. It wasn't Red Bull. Oh, you mean then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but like
and
okay,
they had
so
their full everyone, if I'm correct too. Yeah. But I mean, it's just like
okay, this kind of ties into what I was trying to say earlier,
Yeah.
which is that the problem, I'm pretty sure the biggest reason as to why Foot lost this opening match against Team Heretics is because like when you compare it to like most of the matches that Foot had been playing during the offseason, Cena is playing comfort picks. That's just like he's just playing comfort picks where he could like play agents that he's very familiar with. But not to say that he can't play Yoru or Neon, and not to say that a Jet player can't learn Yoru or Neon. We've seen that Jet players can absolutely learn Yoru or Neon. But you very much have to rewire your brain, especially when you're playing Yoru. You have to rewire how you think, how you approach the agents compared to like how you approach Jet. Because
Okay.
with Jet, because like a mistake I've noticed with a lot of people is that they undervalue Yoru's TP because they just assume that it's a worse Jet dash, right? Which if you're looking at it from the perspective of bailing out after getting an op kill, then yeah, it is an objectively worse Jet. It's a worse Jet dash, right? But you're also just looking at the way at how to use Yoru TPs just completely the wrong way. Because for one, Yoru TPs are great for like giving false information to the enemy team. For two, it's great for quick rotates. And for three, what people don't really realize actually, and what I feel like a lot of people sleep on, is how easy it is to bail out yourself as Yoru. Because if you know the timing, if you like know your enemy's timing of like how they like kind of coordinate together and like how fast they're gonna execute the push or whatnot, it's pretty easy to actually bail yourself out and regroup your team for a retake or something. And on top of that, even if you don't have that timing fully dialed in yet to perfection, you can just B hop while you're TPing. Like you just jump like in some random direction, making yourself harder to hit and TP out at the same time.
all right.
So
Yeah. Anyways, so some pretty interesting matches. Tomorrow we have Navi versus BBL, as well as Team Liquid versus Koi, and then Vitality versus Gentlemates. And then tonight we already went over the Pacific ones. So yeah. And then China. Let's see. Trace versus Tyloo, FPX versus Nova. Those should be pretty easy to call on who's winning. And yeah, and later we have JD and all that. What's the first one for next week? Let's see.
Next week, it's all
For America's
America's.
Energy
It's all
versus
play-ins,
Cloud9.
It's all play-ins.
Loud versus Leviathan.
It's Cloud9 Energy
Dude,
and the second.
That
The
those
second one.
those are crazy games for
Honestly,
Saturday.
I don't think that Energy is gonna do that. I don't think Energy is gonna struggle too hard against C9. But what I am curious to see is how Oxy will perform against Energy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like kind of like radaring on. Unless Vanity also just kind of goes back into like 2022, 2021 form where he's just like IGLing a fucking masterclass.
420.
But unless that happens, then my eyes are mostly just gonna be set on Oxy and see how he performs. But as for EG versus
Pretty much gonna be
G2,
like that.
that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a pretty interesting match. I think people are honestly on. It's kind of like the same thing with like Sentinels and Loud, where people are underplaying the strength of EG and people are underplaying the strength of G2. But I do think G2 is still gonna win. And but my I think the biggest hypest match out of all of this is Leviathan versus Loud. That shit's gonna go hard as fuck, bro. Like
That's true.
you have like one of the most proven IGLs who just melds star players into like these like fucking like world champions. You have that team mixed up with the team of just fucking cracked out aimers out of their minds, bro. It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, so team skins are releasing tomorrow.
That too.
Pepe
yeah.
Rex. Amazing. W.
But yeah, I think that's all we have planned for today.
Yeah,
we have
I'm pretty sure it is
so far. I would ask about finishing like who we think is top 4 for each league, but we are kind of like it does seem like we're kind of stretching.
We are in though. We're all right.
We're kind of stretching our time, yeah. So
all good.
Yeah.
But I think it was pretty good overall. It's pretty productive. I mean, if you guys are down to in a little bit, we could do a little bit of a watch party for Pacific.
I'll watch. Yeah, I'll watch. I mean, I have to watch like Gen G,
I'm
right?
not.
Like I've been hyping this roster.
You gotta go.
I've been hyping Gen.
dying.
No, you're good. Go rest, bro.
He's dying.
You honestly need to rest. But I'll be down to watch. I've been hyping Gen G for like a long time, so I better put my mouth where my money is, right? So
perfect. All right. Well, I think that's all for now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week for a better recap on week 2 and maybe things that have happened from pretty exciting matches. But you guys got anything else before we head out? LA, Brent?
you guys should check
I'm
out.
good.
You guys should check
Hope
out
to see you all.
my balisong skills.